Welcome to Chanel. The latest Ukrainian forces have destroyed a Russian tank after a dramatic duel during which the two vehicles squared off against each other. In footage shared by the 92nd Separate Mechanized Brigade, who were responsible for the successful hit, the Ukrainian T-64 tank can be seen driving down a dirt path between the ruins of a war zone before firing multiple times at the Russian T-73, which explodes into a fireball. The Ukrainian tank can be seen making its way down the dirt path, with a row of dead trees and bombed-out fields to its left, and destroyed buildings to its right, in aerial footage captured by a drone. The T-64 lands a direct blow with its first shot and the Russian tank explodes into a fireball. The 92 Separate Mechanized Brigade then fired a second shot, finishing off the Russian tank. The attack is believed to have taken place on Sunday, though the location is not yet known. Tank crew T-64BV, the famous 92 Separate Mechanized Brigade, entered a tank duel against a Russian T-72B3. Ukrainian tankers proved who is the boss in Ukraine. From the first shot, the enemy tank turned into scrap metal. Glory to Ukraine and to the tank troops. Victory is ours, the statement added. After the two strikes, a thick plume of smoke rises above the battlefield and the Ukrainian military vehicle fires another round at the now immobilized T-73. The Office of Strategic Communications, Stratcom, of the Armed Forces of Ukraine also released the video online. They attacked the following statement: a T-64 destroyed a Russian T-73 with a direct shot. The video explains why the tank is such a formidable weapon. The projectile flies in an almost straight trajectory. There is a very short period of time between the release of the projectile and the impact, and if during the firing of artillery or mortars you can hear the whistle of the projectile and hide, then in a tank battle there is no such possibility. Meanwhile, the latest fighting has focused in Donbass, particularly around the city of Bakhmut, after Ukrainian forces recaptured the southern city of Kherson nearly a month ago. Russian President Vladimir Putin is now seeking to make visible gains. Russia has shelled Kostiantynivka, and fighting is going on around Avdiivka, Marinka and Krasnohorivka in the same area, Ukrainian officials said. The Ukrainian governor of the Russia-occupied Luhansk region, Serhiy Haidai, said that a Ukrainian strike on Kadiivka on Sunday hit a hotel that served as headquarters for the Wagner Group, a Russian military contractor. He claimed that hundreds of Russians were killed, a claim that couldn't be independently verified. Mr. Haidai also pointed to a difficult humanitarian situation in the village of Nevsky, under Ukrainian control, where people live in basements following relentless Russian shelling. Ukrainian forces have reportedly blown up a bridge near the eastern city of Bakhmut, in a sign they may be planning to retreat from the area, which would give Russia a significant, symbolic boost ahead of the first anniversary of the war. Troops blew up the bridge on Monday, according to a local Donetsk region news site. Ukraine denies it intends to leave Bakhmut, despite 6 months of heavy fighting and reportedly dwindling stockpiles. It is clear that we are in a race of logistics, Jens Stoltenberg, head of NATO, told reporters in Brussels on Monday. Late on Tuesday, Ukraine's president, Volodymyr Zelensky, described the situation on the front line as extremely difficult, especially in Donetsk and Luhansk. It is literally a battle for every meter of Ukrainian land, Zelensky said in his evening address to the nation. Russian victory in Bakhmut would give the Kremlin a boost after months of setbacks and would be a stepping stone to fight for the two next big Ukrainian-controlled cities. Yevgeny Prigozhin, the head of the Wagner Group whose mercenaries have been fighting for months to take Bakhmut, however said the battle was far from over. Bakhmut will not be taken tomorrow, because there is heavy resistance and grinding.